Thank you, Dee. Thank you. Come on, let's get the camera on her. She's breaking it down. It's 10:28. That means it's time for some Celebrity Death Show.
Yes, it
from
is.
the Good Morning Show. Executive producer Dee Carter is in the house with us today.
Dee's here.
How are you? Good to have you. You had a good weekend?
I had a great weekend. How about you guys?
I did. Did you get a chance to see the Renaissance?
I'm ashamed to say that as the president of the DMV chapter
Wait a
of
second.
the Beehive, I did not catch it opening weekend.
You're now honorary now because you didn't.
I have good reason. I have good reason. My mom was out of town. She's the one that I went to go see the concert with, so I wanted to see the movie with her too.
Okay, well, let's get into it because I did see it, and I'm not even in the Beehive, but I saw it. All right, it was one of the biggest tours of the year, and now Beyonce's Renaissance is the biggest movie at the weekend box office. The film earned about $21 million in its debut, which was enough to put it in first place, and that was actually better than expected. The Hunger Games prequel was a distant second with about $15 million, and experts say that Beyonce's box office was especially impressive because generally post-Thanksgiving box office don't do as well. They're a slow weekend, essentially. I thought it was amazing. At this point, I don't want to hear, see, taste any more Beyonce haterade.
Oh my gosh.
The girl got it going on.
Yes,
she's
did.
such a visionary, and you get to see that in this film, behind the scenes, what it takes to pull it off. I did not know that it took hundreds of crew members to build her stage by hand.
Wow.
And so when you're watching her on tour, I saw her when she came to DC, they're already in the next city building the stage.
Oh, yeah.
Those little details were just marvelous. You saw it as well.
I did get to go see the movie, which was exciting. So, pardon the newness. I got to see it yesterday, and it was fantastic. I mean,
how much?
Unbelievably just mind-blowing. Like you said, the work ethic that goes into her. We know Beyonce has an incredible work ethic, but to see her put those pieces together, I didn't get a chance to go to the concert, so this was like a whole moment by itself.
And it's definitely way more a concert than behind the scenes.
That's what I wanted to know.
Been asking.
I wanted to see the behind the scenes. Don't you want it? Because she doesn't give us, she sprinkles like
I would say it's about 70-30 on that.
Okay,
but
all right.
good, because when she gets off stage, you get to see her in mommy mode.
That's what I want to see. And I heard Blue was became the star of the documentary.
She is the star.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Get out and see it if you can. Even if you're not a Beyonce fan, I know Taylor Swift had a movie too. Both of these films are so inspirational. Like in any field or industry that you're in, I think it gives you that little oomph to keep on going.
But make sure you use the bathroom before you do, because it is a long,
I think it's 2 hours and 40 minutes,
film.
if I'm not mistaken.
And you don't want to miss a second.
You do not want to miss a second, because if you do, then of course the Beehive will have your head. All right, let's move on. 50 Cent continues to fan the flames of his ongoing feud with Diddy. He is wants all the smoke, apparently, at this point. Let's bring in producer Chris with the details here. 50 just can't get enough.
Yeah, Fitty can't get enough.
Rapper, actor, producer, and all-around troll, 50 Cent. 50 Cent, as we like to call him here. He plans to develop a documentary about Diddy and the allegations of abuse that he has recently been the subject of. 50 appeared to confirm it by reposting a screenshot of the article to his Instagram account. The caption reads in part, "I'm the best producer for the job, guys." 50 is behind a number of acclaimed true crime documentaries and podcasts, including Hip Hop Homicides. 50's G Unit Films and Television Company also produced the podcast Surviving El Chapo. Page 6 says the project is already in the early stages of development. Diddy has adamantly denied the claims of abuse, though, but that probably will not stop 50 from having some fun with it in the meantime, guys.
You know, Chris, I'm listening to you thinking of, people say, I got time today. He has time every day.
Oh, my gosh.
More time than most of us
And if you doubt him, just ask Ja Rule.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, he ended him.
50 is my favorite troll. And if you listen to my feature, The Spill, every morning, I have been predicting that this is coming. We're getting a surviving Diddy documentary very, very soon.
Do you want that, though?
I do, because I think that the people that have had abusive past do need to be exposed.
Now, should 50 be the one behind it?
I think whatever 50 touches in TV and film, it does extremely well. So, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad at it.
Well, my question is does this have a ripple effect? What comes next? Does it have a double-edged sword here where it can actually help the folks who were allegedly victimized in this case, or does it help Diddy? Which one is it?
How would it help Diddy if he's being exposed?
I mean, some people use good press.
This is assuming that 50 Cent is serious. I don't know if he's. You think he is?
Yeah, and I mean, Diddy's already getting hit in his pockets.
Oh, my.
That's the best way to hit somebody with that much money. You got to hit them in their pockets.
Okay.
So.
Well, speaking of pockets, there's a lawsuit potentially brewing, Chris, when it comes to some members of the Real Housewives of Potomac and Eminem.
Yeah, so the last three names you would expect to hear in the same sentence are Giselle, Robin, and Slim Shady himself. However, there is a past to this, and it all has to do with a podcast that we've talked about here on the show before. It's their Reasonably Shady podcast, and then the merch line that they developed as a result of it. And now those Real Housewives of Potomac stars, Giselle and Robin, want Eminem to sit down for a deposition in this trademark fight. The reality TV stars say the legendary rapper ripped off his Shady trademark. This comes after the pair launched a makeup line called Shady. The rapper's legal team fired back, saying Giselle and Robin are trying to profit off of his well-known brand. Giselle says their makeup line bears no resemblance, though, to his Shady brand. And I think who knows where this one's going to go, guys. It'll obviously have to play out in a court of law, but I really don't think that anyone's going to confuse the Real Housewives of Potomac.
I never thought
Eminem.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up through all of this smoke?
I'm actually a little upset with Eminem because you're fully submerged in our culture, so you know that their meaning of shady means something completely different than your brand. I'm a little upset with him for this one.
I think he's hanging out with his good friend 50 Cent. That's what it is, because I did not see him, like you said, Chris, on my bingo card with Robin and Giselle at all.
No.
I didn't know he had a brand, so at least he's getting that press.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I didn't say it, she did.
That's right.
All right, Chris.
Reasonably Shady.
All right, guys. We're gonna...
Here on Fox 5.
That's right. We're going to talk about money one more time because Nick Cannon apparently needs a lot of it to fund his children's vacations. Okay, he says he spends hundreds of thousands of dollars to visit Disneyland. Now, coincidentally, he also has like 12 children, so that might be part of what is running him to the poorhouse. But celebrities are feeling the pain at the happiest place on earth. The father of 12 says he spends $200,000 a year taking all of his kids to Disneyland. Now, if you're wondering what he shells out for, he says he goes about once a month, so that's part of it too. He said he used to get free trips when he would host the Christmas parade. Now he says all the money spent goes to hotel rooms, park chaperones, and other perks with the tickets. So
I like that Walt Disney's like, you still not getting a discount, Nick?
Exactly.
Pay full price, like get the magic genie.
With 12 kids, you said 200 grand?
Mm-hmm. $200,000.
He must be renting out the park.
Listen, can't relate. I will never have that many children.
And I don't want to relate.
Exactly.
But Disney is extremely expensive. I mean,
It is.
no matter how you put it, it's an expensive trip. I'm excited to see a father doing this for their kids. That's a really great moment to celebrate. For him.
You bring up a good point, because with all of the mothers of his children who are out there, I haven't heard one say yet he isn't spending time with my son or daughter. He appears to be a good dad.
Yeah.
And he got the money, so he's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
$200,000 is like $20. Loan me $20 for Nick Cannon.
Must be nice.
Now that I do want to have more money, more problems. Well, Dee, it's been so great having you. You got to come and see us more often.
Yes, it's been great to be back. Thank you for having me.
So what do you have coming up? I want to get this in.
So the Good Morning Show, make sure you guys tune into us every day, weekdays, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. We're getting ready to celebrate 2 years. I cannot believe it. Yes. Yes. So love my squad.
All right. Congratulations. Good to see you too in the executive producer role.
You,
I love that. All right. It's 10:37. If you love Christmas cookies, today is your day because it's National Cookie Day. So coming up a little later, we're celebrating with the team from Sunday Morning Bakehouse.